we'll come back to him because we don't know. He's a mystery man.
Looks like 8 cars, and it's a 6-lap event. I think this is going to be very interesting. No giving up at the intersection there, because the guy behind could just push you straight through in any case, so it's going to be very, very interesting. I think this is the first time I've ever seen figure 8 racing. Probably most of us here be the first time. This could be very, very interesting.
I wouldn't like to be a flag marshal out there. There's car number 20, Roger Baldwin's got the best view of things. He's starting right from the tail, and I think that's the most enviable situation at this stage, unless there's a royal quickie, comes around the other way and cleans you up. It's like racing 2 merry-go-rounds running in opposite directions. But we should see some fun here. It'll take a lot of driver adjustment and no risk in the world. So they're getting the ambulance warmed up just in case. Well, this is the first figure 8 I've seen, and I've been around for a little while. And there's the starter now. You watch the starter run like hell if he's got any brain. They're away. Some of the cunning boys taking it a bit easy there, or either that or blocked in. Number 87's got the inside run now. The first bloke to finish wins this race. So number 87's the leader at this point in time. That's Kay Arnold. Ken Arnold in the lead, followed by Mick Pett in car 8. That's a good idea. I'd rather be in second or third position like Norm McGregor in third position in 64. Number 8 starting to chuck smoke at him now, which is a good idea. Anything you can throw at the drivers behind is a good idea. Blind them so that when you come around the other corner you can clean them up at the intersection. They used to have highwaymen at the hello, there's one that fell off. No, he's coming again, but he's back in third place. First past the post wins. I'm glad I'm not a lap scorer here, because which lap of which circle have you got him on? I don't know. 87's pulled up. I don't know if it's Porsche or Bosch he's got on the back of it, but it's about to get tried out if one of those cars get out of control. Number 8, Big Pet, still leading.
They're starting to spread out a little bit now, and that's going to make this intersection all the more dangerous. The more they get spread out, the more chance we've got of meeting at the intersection.
Roger Baldwin did a good job then. He got straight through to the lead. Number 8, Mick Pett, decided it was time the other fellow had a bit of a lead. And now the idea is to watch into the sun to see if any's coming the other way. They're behaving like gentlemen at the moment, but just give them time. They're not Sunday drivers, these fellas. You've got to have a screw loose or a nut behind the wheel a bit loose in this particular game. Number 20, the leader at the moment, Roger Baldwin. And he's got eyes all over him as he backs off a bit to pass the Wobbling Willie in car 13, whom we don't know. Number 8, Big Pet's closest behind him. Third across the intersection now is number 85, and not a great deal of excitement yet, but just hang around. They're stretching out far enough now for somebody to make a terrible mistake.
And of course, once they get this in the next heat are only small heats, but when they all get together in the last heat, they're going to be strung out right across, and of course there'll be more than 6 laps in it, which means for sure they're going to have to meet at that intersection. And I think that's where the fireworks will start.
Well, number 20's turned around to have a look at him now. He wasn't content with showing him his back. He's turned around to meet him face on. That's Roger Baldwin. So number 8 takes over the race. Mick Pett again. He was leading a bit earlier on. And here we go. Now look at that. Oh no, he's crossing safely. It's where there were red lights there. Number 8, Mick Pett leading. Number 85 in second place is Mick McCaffrey. In third place and having a bit of a go, 64 there, Norm McGregor. 18, a little bit slower behind him, Glenn Corker in there. All clear of the crossroads. There's 41 thunders through on the previous lap. That's a good thing. You can see a car in a lap in. There's somebody still coming that's on the previous lap on the same bit of track almost. 41 seems to be having a fair bit of trouble. He's like our politicians. I think he needs to be led by the nose. He's sort of not making it on his own.
I think also the new track out there is just a little bit loose. They don't seem to be getting heaps of traction.
Well, 64 looks like he's taken over the lead now if we've got him in the right place. That's Norm McGregor, followed by car 18, Glenn McCaughery. 85 there's, I say, that's a rude-looking motor car, isn't it? That's not a new one. 84 is... 85, I mean, Mick McCaffrey, I think that's been around and been knocked around. 64 is on the checkered flag lap, and he won it. I didn't even see where the flag came from. Then number 64 is the winner of that. Norm McGregor. Second was car 18. Third is that very bent machine, number 85 of Mick McCaffrey. 20 is the next car across the line. Roger Baldwin. Well, that's the first heat of that one. So better things to come, we hope. Yeah, well, they didn't sort of catch up with each other then as was sort of plotted. But that looks like it's been in about 6 demolition derbies at car 85. Either that or there's no panel beaters in the family.
Well, they usually up here give them heaps. They're not quite as tidy as they have been on that event, but I quite honestly think a couple of them were slowing down coming to that crossroad, just making sure there was no one coming the other way. But I think the next heat, maybe we'll see some there a little gamer, and then of course when they all get in the last heat, well, there's got to be somebody meet the intersection.
There's another one coming out the pit gate, so it looks like the foil's growing slightly. That's number 87. He was a leftover. Had him out before. He might have changed drivers. He was in the last little gallop, number 87. Canonal, I'm nearly sure. I remember that star from somewhere. He quit very early in the bit. I think he might have got his car going again and decided he'll finish this one. Well, the green flag goes and the mud hits the fan, and number 58's got the inside run. That's Jeff Roberts. I still can't see who's in that up there. It is. It's number 20-something, 21, Jeff Cannon. And he's just about to cop one too. Look at that. Rafferty rules. The Rafferty comes through in car 19. We'll call him Rafferty because Rafferty, we haven't got a name for number 19, and he came out of the Rafferty rule segment there. Good Lord, look at that number 1 down there, Brendan Myers' car. It's all funny in the front and something's been signalled out. I think Myers might have been signalled off number 58 as the car of the moment. Jeff Roberts followed by car 19. We reckon that was Rafferty in that 16. There's Cliff Proctor going quite well with 21 right there with him now, Jeff Cannon. Jeff Cannon takes into the third place now. Car 60 coming quickly up on the inside of... No, he's not. Number 16's back in the run. Cannon on Jeff Fox and car 60's got to do it the hard way on the outside of Cliff Proctor's 16. Number 58, look at that. He just fitted through there nicely. Good bit of driving. If it's a bad bit of driving, they really show it to you. Only panel beaters in the audience. Number 58, the lead car still, Jeff Roberts. Quite quickly around from Rafferty in car 19, I beg your pardon. Back to 21, Jeff Cannon. Who's having a fair bit of trouble steering that motor car. Number 60 holding in fourth position. Number 60's Terry Fox, and right behind him Brendan Myers on the wrong track there. Number 16's just gone through. Oh, look at 58, and he fitted through there. I tell you what, that's a fairly good bit of driving there by 58, and 19 didn't even slow down to fit the sandwich the other way. He's a top driver, that 58, and he'll be one to watch in the final. 58 leading now as they go across. That's Jeff Roberts, followed by Rafferty in number 19, followed by 21 again. Then in third place, Jeff Cannon, a long way back to car 60, Terry Fox. Number 1's out on the speedway. That's where the big boys live, mate. Back on the run there. Number 1, Bob Myers. And 58 through again unclipped. And it looks like he's going to lap someone. Number 19 and 21 have gone through. 44 was just going about the right speed then. Here's the lead car, 58, coming through now. And there's a car inside. Yeah, there's a car inside. And that's number 1, Brendan Myers. But that 58's got top judgment. Look at that now. That was a bit better, wasn't it? Number 1's out on the track again. He keeps rushing out there where the big cars live. There's 58 coming, and there's not a car inside. Yes, there is. Look at that. It's Brendan Myers inside, and 58 just gets across. Myers has got good anchors, but he didn't have to use them. Rafferty in second place, we reckon, in car 19. Back to 21 then is Jeff Cannon. And they're on their last lap, according to the man with the flag on the mound. And that was the man with the cracker earlier, so what he says is right, and Myers missed him again. Number 58 on the road home now for the checkered flag, and it's going to be a good win for this car 58, Jeff Roberts, who's given us the most exciting run if 16 gets out of the road that we've had in this particular form of entertainment today. Number 58 for the win, number 19, Boyer Whisker. Boyer Whisker, number 19, we reckon that was Rafferty. We didn't have a name for him. And 21, Jeff Cannon.